up against a point guard who can elevate,
it doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now here's Holiday. From deep three-point land. And again, Boston with the triple.
Great response from Holiday, marching down and knocking down a three of his own.
Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That'll send Jaylen Brown to the free throw line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Jaylen Brown. One shot.
Free throw, no good for Brown. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Indiana making a switch here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Out to the wing. Siakam for three. Drains the triple.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
And Brown with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Mathurin. From deep three-point range. Tatum pulls it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Pacers trail by 9. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pass to Mathurin. Takes a three. First shot won't go. Boston on offense. Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
And both free throws good for Brown. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Now here's Nesmith. Yet to see a basket. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Tatum can't hit. Nembhard outside. Nesmith with it. Lets the three fly. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Now here's White. 6 points for him. There's Tatum with the three. The Pacers pull it in. Here's Mathurin. And that's not going to go. And so it's Boston closing out the points.
The Celtics, 21.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. Porzingis for three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Halliburton outside. The kick out to Walker. There's the triple. Pure from three-point range.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Celtics lead by 11. Outside, Brown. Here's Brown on the drive. Outside Holiday. There's Tatum with the three. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get sized on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
Here's Pritchard. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Nembhard. Still no points. Here's Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Takes the three. Pass to Shireman. Here's Pritchard. This one for three. Mathurin with a rebound. Halliburton looking over the floor. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Clark, we hear a lot of talk about Halliburton's Supreme Court vision. Just how good is it?
I think it's phenomenal, B.A. To be the facilitator that he is, you've got to have an understanding of what you're trying to run, but also a feel for how to get people shots and to adjust on the fly to what the defense is providing. And it's feel as much as it is skill. Feeling where defenders are, feeling where your teammates are or might be. And that is a gift. And he's honed that in a way that's made him one of the top dime droppers in the league.
Second quarter of play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. The three from Craig.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
The drive by Nembhard. And Craig pulls it down. Celtics lead by 9.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Siakam. Here's Shireman. The three is up. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. No points yet. Here's Hauser. Buries it from 3. And the Celtics lead by 12.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Here's Halliburton. And out of bounds. The Celtics will take it.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Shireman. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Ooh, that's like velvet. That's the kind of finger roll that ends up on old highlights.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Hauser. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
To win the run, and Siakam lays it up and in. Siakam's got 5 now.
Oh, an aggressive move there by Siakam, using the length to finish inside. Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 5. Pass to Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. No good with the triple. Here's Shireman. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more. Now Nembhard. Siakam for 3. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Boston out in front, up by 16. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Pacers trail by 16. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
For 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Boston leading by 15. Pass to Brown. Shoots over Turner. They get it back. Porzingis.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
Boston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. Here's Halliburton. They double-team Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Nesmith. From the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Nesmith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And you think about the value Andrew Nembhard provides. Clark, he really excels at running the offense.
He's the quintessential point guard, B.A. Has a great feel for setting up his teammates for what they're trying to get done. Plays with tremendous pace and great confidence. Typically doesn't over-dribble and is unafraid of any moment.
3-pointer, Holiday. The rebound by Turner. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Ooh, rugged finish from Tatum.
And that was a timely basket to stop their momentum.
Gotta love the fact there's no quitting them. I mean, they know they can't cut the lead down all at once. They're not trying to bite off too big a piece of the pie. They're chipping away at it, just banging at that rock, and trying to chip away at it. And so far, so good.
Now here's White. He has 6. Doesn't go for him.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And here's Turner. Neesmith on the wing. Launches it. Fires it in the triple. Neesmith's got 9.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Now here's Nembhard. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Brown. Look at Tatum using his length.
We know Tatum's got a terrific jumper, but I like when he pounds that paint too.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Thank you, everyone.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 17-7 run. White with the steal. To the inside. Okay! Tatum punching it home.
Tatum, like most players, is best when he's aggressive and attacking the basket.
On the wing, Nembhard. On the wing, Nembhard. McConnell outside. Right side, Mathurin. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Brown. Brown cashes in. A terrific finisher inside.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. Just 5 to shoot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Siakam. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
A tried and has off balance. Nice pump fake there by Siakam.
Boston leading by 5. Pass to Tatum. Launches it from deep. Indiana with a rebound. 19 seconds left in the third. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Holiday from long range. Kick out to Brown. Fires for 3. And Drew Holiday gets a 3. Holiday's got 9. McConnell right side. And so it's the Boston Celtics leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Shireman. To the paint. Puts it up. Horford outside. Horford gets it done inside.
Well, it's so hard to stop Horford when he's that physical down low. Most defenders have a tough time dealing with it.
Here's Pritchard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on T.J. McConnell. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Boston.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Pass to Walker. Back to Matherin. Now here's Toppin. There's the three. Horford pulls it in. The three. Sinks the tray. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Unselfish play that time by Horford, and we've come to expect that from him. He keeps the team's success always uppermost in mind.
Back to McConnell. Halliburton with the ball. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Hauser, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Get it over. Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Here's Shireman. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 11. Halliburton for three. Boston pulls it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. It's stolen by Halliburton. In transition, here come the Pacers. Halliburton all the way.
Talk about self-service. Halliburton doing it all by himself that time.
Here's Pritchard. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Siakam outside. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Such an integral part to Halliburton's game. He's one of the best passers in the league.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Craig. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And here's Indiana now. Here's Halliburton. Here he goes. Horford with some nice D. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Boston leading by 6. Here's Pritchard. Count that one.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Siakam draws the double. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. And Indiana misses again. And here's Boston. Oh, JB rattling the rim.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
Jason Tatum.
And as it was happening,